Why was the vertical merger ruling yesterday so significant to Comcast entering a bidding war for Fox?
Well, because of the potential that Judge Leon would side with the government and say that the combination of distribution and content, in particular in the case of AT&T Time Warner, but obviously it would also be the case with Comcast, which already owns NBC, and the Fox assets would be anti-competitive. And so the ruling that we got, Kelly, in particular, without any conditions, was really a green light to the fullest for Comcast to move ahead with its long-planned bid. And you saw that today. You did see on the regulatory front their willingness to say if the DOJ wants behavioral or structural remedies, we will at least enter into that conversation with an open mind. They are willing to sort of match Disney on the reverse termination fee, and they obviously feel their regulatory blueprint for this deal is as good, if not better, than Disney's. And listening, and I'll keep it brief because I'm on the phone here, Kelly, and listening to Mario and Andrew, just a couple of observations based on my reporting over these last days, weeks, and months. Rupert Murdoch is a hyper-rational person. People have described him that way. They say he's unsentimental. It appears to me that he is going to sit back and watch and wait and take what will be the best bid for this company. And if that means Comcast and all cash, I think he's willing to take it, as is, of course, the Fox board. I think Bob Iger is going to compete aggressively here. I don't think they're seen as backing off in any way. I do expect them to add cash to any potential bid when they do raise, as I expect they will, for the company in order to stay in the driver's seat and maintain their merger agreement. They'll have to sign a new one as this thing goes along. And I do think there's the potential for this to go back and forth for a while prior to that July 10th, at least now scheduled, Fox shareholder meeting. So we're going to have a lot of back and forth potentially, and we're going to have this battle joined on all sides. I don't think anybody else is coming in over the top, as Mario alluded to, is a small chance. I don't necessarily think there's going to be any partners here, though you might see some names bandied about to buy some of the regional sports networks if that's required. But it's going to be interesting to watch, for sure. And right now there are no talks between the two, to Andrew's point, about trying to split this company. They are going after each other. And Rupert Murdoch is going to sit back along with that Fox board and just watch their value start to keep accreting while people put into premium what they're going to take out of or benefit from in terms of the synergies of the deal itself.
Yeah. David, do you think we're talking about any Silicon Valley entrance here? I mean, is there an opening even on the regional sports side for the FANG companies, or do we look more at the Sinclairs, the more traditional players of the world, the smaller cable companies who are now probably trying to think, okay, what role are we playing in this new world?
Yeah, I don't see at this point, nor have I really heard in any way that I believe the presence of any of the big Silicon Valley names. I think if you were to think about a divestiture partner for some of the regional sports networks, you might end up more likely with a name like Charter than you would anyone else. You can never rule out Amazon or so forth, but I just don't necessarily see it, and I certainly haven't really heard it from anybody, I believe, Kelly. So I'd be surprised.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.